So, what's up everyone, Pentest here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something a little different but incredibly important in the tech world we all live in. We talk a lot about the latest hardware, we talk a lot about the newest software, we talk a lot about the shiniest gadgets. But behind all of that, there's a constant, invisible battle being fought. I'm talking about cybersecurity. For anyone who works with technology, developer, network admin, someone who cares about their digital privacy, understanding the landscape of security is no longer optional. It's essential. And look, I get it. The world of cybersecurity can seem intimidating. It can seem expensive and locked behind enterprise-level paywalls. But what if I told you that some of the most powerful, most respected tools used by security professionals every single day are completely free? These aren't watered-down light versions. These are the real deal. Quick flash. 10 tool logos. They're the go-to utilities for understanding networks, for finding vulnerabilities, and for locking down systems against threats. They are the foundation of a solid security toolkit, and they won't cost you a dime. So in this video, we're going to break down my top 10 essential and completely free cybersecurity tools you need right now. And hey, if you end up learning something new, do me a solid and hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Alright, kicking off our list at number 1. We have a legend in the networking world, Wireshark. If your network is a highway, Wireshark is like having a fleet of helicopters that can zoom in on any single car, see who's driving, see where they're going, see what they're carrying. It's a network protocol analyzer, meaning it captures and displays the data moving across your network. Every packet, every connection, every conversation between devices, Wireshark sees it all. That sounds complex, and you're not wrong. The sheer amount of data can be overwhelming, but that's also where its power lies. For a security professional, it's like a superpower. Use it to troubleshoot network problems like figuring out why an app is slow, analyze for suspicious activity, maybe a device sending data to a server it shouldn't, or learn how protocols work. HTTP, DNS, TCP. The interface is straightforward once you get the hang of it. Select a network interface, like Wi-Fi or Ethernet, hit start, and immediately a real-time flood of packets appears. The real magic is filtering. Show traffic from a single IP or only one protocol. Cut through the noise and focus on what matters. Indispensable for network forensics. After an incident, investigators use Wireshark to piece things together. They can reconstruct conversations and file transfers from captured packets. It's a flight data recorder for your network, an immutable record of what happened, not just for security pros. Developers and network admins use it daily. Steep learning curve, but unrivaled insights. Seeing raw network data is fundamental to securing your systems. Open source, cross-platform, a must-have in any tech toolkit. That's Wireshark, the essential tool that sets the stage for many others. Coming in at number 2 is another cornerstone of network security, Nmap, which stands for Network Mapper. If Wireshark lets you listen to the conversations on the highway, Nmap is the tool you use to draw the map of the highway itself. On-ramps, off-ramps, destinations. It's a network scanner you can use to discover which devices are running on a network, what services those devices are offering, and what operating systems they're running. Give Nmap an IP range, say your home network, and it will ping every address to see who responds. That simple scan gives you a list of every active device: laptop, phone, smart TV, printer. You can't secure what you don't know you have. Nmap creates that initial inventory. Nmap's real power is port scanning. Think of ports as doors on a server. Nmap knocks to see which are open, which are closed, which are filtered by a firewall. An open port means a service is listening, like a web server on port 80, or remote login on port 22. Knowing open ports reveals your attack surface. Nmap can often identify software versions. Take that version to vulnerability databases. Outdated software is a common entry. Nmap finds them. It's a command line tool. Old school but incredibly flexible with hundreds of options and powerful scriptable extensions. Prefer GUI? There's Nmap. System admins auditing networks or penetration testers doing reconnaissance, Nmap is the first tool you reach for, the definitive network exploration tool, and it's completely free. Alright, let's pivot from reconnaissance to offense. Okay, for our third tool, we're shifting gears from defense and reconnaissance to offense. This is Metasploit, specifically the free community edition. If Nmap finds the open doors and windows, Metasploit lets you see if you can actually open them and get inside. It's a penetration testing framework. Tools, exploits, payloads, neatly packaged into modules. This is genuinely powerful. Use it ethically and legally only on systems you have explicit permission to test. A common workflow. Use Nmap to find an outdated web server, search Metasploit for a matching exploit, set the target, choose a payload, and launch. If successful, you get a session, proof it's a real, critical risk. The Free Community Edition provides a web UI and the core command line. More than enough to learn and run basic tests. It's the industry standard for a reason. At number 4, we're back on defense with Snort, an open-source intrusion detection system, or IDS. Snort analyzes network traffic in real time and looks for signatures of known malicious activity. When it finds a match, it generates an alert, like an antivirus for your network. Its power comes from rules. The community and Cisco Talos constantly update rule sets so you can detect the latest threats. Run it passively as IDS to alert, or inline as IPS to block malicious packets before they land. Powerful, but requires careful configuration. You'll need some networking knowledge to monitor the right interfaces and load rules. Once running, it's a tireless sentinel with real-time visibility into threats. For any organization, or even home users who take security seriously, deploying an IDS like Snort is a fundamental step. Next up at number 5, Burp Suite, specifically the Free Community Edition. While tools like Nmap and Snort look at the network level, Burp operates at the application level. Configure your browser to send traffic through Burp. It becomes a man-in-the-middle on your own traffic so you can inspect and modify requests and responses. See cookies, headers, APIs, intercept a request, edit parameters, and probe for vulnerabilities. Send requests to repeater to tweak and resend. The Community Edition's passive scanner flags issues like missing security headers or sensitive info leaks. The paid version adds an active scanner, but the free proxy and passive tools are the industry standard for manual web testing. By understanding the raw HTTP conversation, you can uncover XSS, SQL injection, and more. Every pro web tester has Burp open all day. For number 6, not a single tool, but an operating system packed with them. Kali Linux. It's the most famous Linux distro for penetration testing, security research, and digital forensics. Pre-installed with hundreds of tools, Nmap, Wireshark, Metasploit, saving you time on download, install, and configuration. Tools are grouped into categories like information gathering, vulnerability analysis, web application analysis, and exploitation. Maintained by Offensive Security, constantly updated and tuned. Run it installed in a VM or from a portable USB. It encourages command line fluency, an essential cyber skill, and provides a safe, isolated lab for learning. Its curation, integration, and ease of use make it indispensable. For anyone serious about cybersecurity, spinning up Kali in a VM is the best first step. At number 7, OpenVAS, the Open Vulnerability Assessment System, a powerful, comprehensive vulnerability scanner. Powered by a daily updated feed of network vulnerability tests covering missing patches, weak configs, default passwords, and more. Define targets, choose scan depth, start. It probes systematically, then generates detailed reports with severity and remediation. Ideal for ongoing security monitoring. Number 8, ClamAV. An open-source antivirus engine used widely on servers, mail gateways and web servers. Scan emails and uploads at the edge to block malware before it reaches users. Signature database updates constantly. It scans files, directories, and data streams. It's signature-based, not as behavioral as some paid tools, but reliable, cross-platform, and scriptable. Number 9, OSSEC, a mature host-based IDS. Instead of watching the wire, it watches the host itself. It analyzes logs in real time, does file integrity monitoring with cryptographic checksums, detects rootkits, and can actively block abusive IPs. Manager agent architecture scales across Linux, Windows, and Mac OS endpoints. And finally, number 10, KeePass, a free, open-source password manager, the single most effective measure to protect your digital life. We all have dozens of accounts. Reusing passwords leads to compromises. KeePass generates and stores unique, long, random passwords in an encrypted vault. Unlock with one master password, copy or auto-type, sync the encrypted .dbx file as you prefer. Open source code builds trust. So there you have it, 10 incredibly powerful and completely free tools used by pros daily. Build layers, find and fix weaknesses, and protect your critical data.